countdown. You are now going to attempt to describe the 2014 Formula 1 rule changes in 1 minute. A challenge which was cooked up in the bar of the Ramada Encore last night.
Yeah, you see, because here's the thing. We all know it's very complicated this year. There are lots of changes to the F1 cars, yes? And there are lots of changes to the sporting regulations. Does anyone actually understand what the hell's going on? No, neither do I. Which is why I've been trying to research and get it all into my brain. And I think I've found all the changes to the cars, and I can explain it in under a minute.
Do you know, I'm getting the impression he's cheating here. Do you remember home economics
He's kind of making space so he can get around that corner.
He's doing the bit where he's chopping his onions and carrots before the countdown clock starts.
Listen, we'd have got that countdown clock working properly this morning if Rachel Riley was here, but we got a co-presenter instead. So that was the end of that.
You'll have to make do.
Okay, that's well. In that case, that is a challenge.
Yes.
We are now going to ask our man behind the curtain, our very own Wizard of Oz, but without the smoke machine, to activate the clock. When you next start, Chris will start the clock.
Well, the first thing is there's Charles Pick on here, he's not coming back. Anyway, 8 teams have changed their driver lineup, only 2 have kept it the same, but we don't know who's driving for Caterham really. Bigger engines, well, in terms of the capacity, that's why they need bigger side pods, bigger horsepower as well, but it's a 1.6 litre V6 turbo. We get kinetic energy recovery systems and heat energy recovery systems, because the heat's all going to come out of the central exhaust and it's going to get recycled and give us 840 brake horsepower. There is no lower beam, there's no blown diffuser, there is a rear wing that has got narrower. There's a front wing that has got narrower as well. Tyres are going to have to change because of the increased torque that's going through the gearbox, and the gearbox has to last 6 races. What else have we got? Nose drops down to a lower level because of safety scenarios on that one. Drivers get their own permanent numbers. We get 2 new races in Russia and also in Austria. We get penalty points and stay on their licence for a whole season, a whole year, and we get much more time. I can carry on with this one. We get the prospect of 100 kilos of fuel to last the race, which means economy is going to be absolutely everything. Oh, the cars are going to get heavier, so there's absolutely no chance the drivers can have seconds at any mill. Thank you very much.
Well
awesome. Round of applause. Well done, Coffee.
And the last race gets double points, and there's a reason why I didn't say that. Because I don't like it.
No, he didn't, just
no one does.
And this morning we did a straw poll, yeah? And I asked people to put their hands up if they wanted double points in the final race. So, we're going to do it again, and we're going to take the aggregate, and we're going to tell Bernie Eccleston how many people voted for double points. So put your hand up if you want double points at the last race of the season. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This bloke doesn't count because he's holding a camera.
6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of you want double points, which means on the times we've been up here, on the 2 occasions we've been up here, 9 people want double points, because nobody wanted it this morning whatsoever. I don't see why we need a gimmick in Formula 1. It's the greatest sport on the planet, quite frankly, and I don't want to see double points. But
we've already got dancing girls in Sky Sports F1. Who needs gimmicks? We've got 24 hours a day Formula 1 channels.
Sky Sports F1's a gimmick. Me and you out the back.
I'm a subscriber.
Good man. And I hope you all are too, because we're very, very excited about the forthcoming season. We've got a meeting. We've got a meeting on Wednesday to go through all of our ideas. So Johnny Herbert and I want to go to more campsites. Martin Brundle wants to drive more racing cars. Anthony Davidson wants to grow a foot taller. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We can get away with it.
Will you be joining us at the Whittlebury Park campsite today? Oh, sorry, later
Today?
in the year.
I'm not going camping today, but it's bloody freezing out there. Who's going to Whittlebury to camp at the British Grand Prix this year? I promise I'll pop down on the Friday night, so I can't make the Saturday this year, and I'll come and see it, because it was one of the best nights of the year.
Yeah, it was great last year. Yeah, so if you camp at Whittlebury Park, everyone who camps there gets a goodie bag, and in one of those goodie bags is a magic golden ticket, and the winner of that golden ticket doesn't get a nice visit to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. That'd be nice. It doesn't happen.
I would really look forward to that.
You get 2 tickets to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and a hotel room there, and most importantly, a flight for 2 people. So it's great. Go over there to Whittlebury Park, or at least their virtual presence here.
And we might do the conga again like we did last year. That was a lot of fun. Honestly, 10:30 at night on a campsite with a load of British Grand Prix patrons and Formula One fans, and I decided we'd do a conga up the hillside. And as we're going up there, and there's hundreds of people following me on, and we're doing all that, I'm thinking, I've not filled out a hazard assessment form for this. This could be really bad.
Thoughts about the way back. And
No,
how long
well,
it would take.
there was no way back from that,
At
trust
some
me.
point, it just dissipates. You walk back down the hill.
So Polly, are you going to have time to watch Grand Prix racing this year with all your filming commitments? Because you do some weird stuff, don't you?
I do some random stuff, and I do travel pretty much most of the time. I spend maybe 3 months of the year in the UK, but it doesn't matter where I am, I will make sure I watch the Grand Prix.